Yesterday, in spectacular fashion, the Historical Research Group of Sittingbourne undertook the last of its First World War I Centenary events. Marking the 100th anniversary of the original Peace Day celebrations held in 1919, the Historical Research Group of Sittingbourne organised a parade along Sittingbourne High Street to coincide with the Armed Forces Day. Although the fighting ceased on the 11th of November 1918, the First World War did not officially end until the peace treaty was signed on the 28th of June 1919. The following month, the whole country celebrated Peace Day. Originally, in 1919, there were two processions in Sittingbourne. The main one was led by Sittingbourne's Paper Mill Band, followed by Captain Hedley Peters in full fireman's uniform, members of the council and church representatives. After that came the children from Sittingbourne schools with their teachers all waving flags. Following them were the nurses of the Red Cross and St John's Ambulance Brigade and the Sittingbourne Fire Brigade engine decked with flags and flowers and pulled by two horses. Then there were motor lorries with a tableau, including two from the Girls of Ridden Docks. Other local industries also took part, as did the volunteers from the War Hospital Supply Depot. There were also mini-entries from individuals and groups. The second procession in 1919 took place in Milton and was mostly made up of school children in their costumes representing peace and the Allied nations. Yesterday's event was the accumulation of months of hard work on behalf of the Historical Research Group of Sittingbourne, whose aim was not simply to imitate the processions of 1919, but to provide the community with a visual representation of the 1,150 local men and one woman who died during the conflict. The parade, which formed at St Michael's Church, consisted of members of the Royal British Legion, Sittingbourne and Sheppey Sea Cadets, Air Training Corps, reenactment groups representing the military and ambulance services, people in period costume, and over 160 local residents from all over Swale representing the towns, villages, schools, churches and businesses from Sittingbourne and its surrounding villages, with each group of residents responsible for one of the 36 banners containing the names of the fallen. Under the command of Stuart Kitchin, the parade was led by the Sittingbourne and Sheppey Sea Cadets Band and made its way from St Michael's Church up the High Street until it reached the Central Avenue junction, where it was divided into three sections. At this point, the Mayor, Ken Ingleton, accompanied by MP Gordon Henderson, gave a short address officially opening the event before the various elements of the parade proceeded to the War Memorial. At the War Memorial, Father Kevin Jacobs gave a short address, after which World War I songs led by Swale Sings commenced, along with the national anthem, where 25 white doves were released. Further activities and competitions between cadet forces took place during the remainder of the day, which concluded with an awards ceremony. Andy Hudson from Sittingbourne.me. Discover more on Sittingbourne.me.